Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Merukewe and thank you for watching Trendy. On today's video, we'll be making this beautiful black dress, and we'll be using this applique to design the front part of the dress. We'll be drafting our pattern. After drafting our pattern, we'll cut out the dress on the fabric. After cutting it out, we are going to be using this net for our sleeve. We'll be using the net for the sleeve, and we'll be using this black fabric for our dress. Okay, so I'll be using 2 yards of Duchess fabric to make this dress, and it might not be up to 2 yards, okay, but I'll be using 2 yards for it. I want to say a big thank you for our subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. For our new subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're going to set this aside and we are going to draft the pattern. After drafting out the pattern, we'll cut the dress. First thing we'll do is to insert our vertical and horizontal lines, and before we do that, we are going to put 1 inch for zipper allowance. So we are going to mark 1 inch for our zipper. We'll be putting zip at the back of the dress. When you are done with the zip, you insert your measurements, and we'll be using 3 inches for the wideness of our neck, and for the back we'll be using 1.5 inches, and from the front I'll be using 3.5 inches. Okay, so then we are going to use 8.5 for our chest line and 17 inches for our waistline. So I'll mark everything now across. Then connect the lines. Let's connect from the neckline. So this is our neckline, this is our bust line, and this is our waistline. This is all we need for it. And the next thing you do is to insert your shoulder to shoulder. So your shoulder measurement is, the shoulder measurement I'm using is 16 divided by 2 is 8. You mark your 8 here, then come down for the shoulder slope by 1 inch, then mark your 1 inch and connect the lines. After connecting it, draw a straight line to your bust line. Then when you are done drawing the straight line, find the midpoint from this point to this point from the shoulder slope. Okay, so mine is 7.5 and we're going to have 3.75. You mark it and you come in by 1/2 inch. You mark your 1/2 inch, and we'll be using 40 inches for the bust, and 40 divided by 4 is going to give us 10. So you mark your 10 inches here and connect it. Okay, so our front and our back, we are done with this now, and I want to add my other bust because that is where I want the A line to begin from. So I'm going to insert my underbust. The underbust that we have is 15 inches. So I mark the 15 inches and I'm going to connect it to the end. Okay, so I'm connecting it to the end. I'm using my waist measurement for it. So the waist is 8.5. I'll be using 9 inches for it. Then I mark 9 inches and add 1.5 inch for sewing allowance. Then do the same thing, 1.5 inch for sewing allowance, and connect it. So the fitness is going to stop at the underbust. From the underbust is going to be free. So this is it, right? Take your tape and you measure from where you want it to stop, and mine is, I'll be using 34 because of the pattern paper, but on the fabric I'm going to extend it. So I'm going to mark 34 here, but on the fabric I'll do the extension that I need. So on this part, you take your ruler and you mark the length you want, the wideness you want it to be. So I'm marking 17 inches. Okay, so I'm marking 17 inches here, and I'll connect it. Connect it. We've gotten our Aline dress. Okay, Aline dress, front and back. I'm done with the pattern. I'll cut it out, then we'll place it on our fabric. Take your fabric, pin the pattern to the fabric so that it will be flat. When you are done pinning it, you cut out the back. So we'll cut out the back first before cutting out the front. This is it. I decided to extend it so that it will have more of that V shape. Okay, so I extend the line. Can you see what I'm doing? So take your ruler now and draw the extension. Then cut it out. Use this pattern to cut out your front and your back. When you are done cutting, you cut at the back. After cutting at the back, you come to this part of your pattern paper and cut at the back armhole. Then you cut at the front neckline. So take your scissors and cut it out. This is the back of our dress. What you do next is open it up for your zipper. That's if you want to put zipper. If you don't want to put zipper, you can come to this point and you open it up and put, so that you can put your button. Okay, so if you don't want to put zipper, we have two pieces we'll be using for our zipper. So keep the back aside, place your pattern paper. Remember, for the zipper part, you are going to come up now, come this way, take it out so that it will be out. Okay, so I'm pinning it. I've pinned this side and we've removed the 1 inch zipper allowance. You take your scissors and cut out the back. When you are done, you cut it out. So first you cut out your neckline. This is our front, and I'll be using this, I'll be placing this on it. Okay, I'll be placing this on my front and I will stop here. Can you see what I did? In the middle of the dress, I want to place this here. Okay, so this is just a little design. You can, as you can see, can you see what I'm doing? You just place it, it won't get down. I just want it a bit, just a little, so I'll tack it down. Okay, or you can, depends on you, on the applique that you have. You can decide to do it this way, a V shape or a round shape, and it's still very, very pretty. Okay, or you can decide you want to do it from this armhole down. Wow, this is so cute. I'm thinking I'll go with it this way. It's so cute, it's so pretty. So from the shoulder, you tack it from the shoulder, and you tack it on this point, and you, voila, you've gotten your design. So I'm going to figure out what to do with mine, or I will just put it in the middle. It all depends on how I want to do mine. So when you are done cutting it, you join the shoulder and shoulder together, cut out a strip of your neckline so that you'll be able to turn out the neckline. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Take my pattern paper and cut out my neckline. So you take this, you cut out the back and join the shoulder to shoulder together. After joining the shoulder to shoulder, use this that you cut out, this interfacing for the neck, and you use it to turn your neck. Do the same thing for the back. This is the back and this is the front. You join it this way. Can you see? The shoulder to shoulder, join the shoulder to shoulder. After joining the shoulder to shoulder, you will use this that you join to turn out the main fabric. Okay, so do the same thing for the main fabric. After joining the shoulder to shoulder and turning out the neckline, I'm going to show you how it looks before we do the other part of our dress. Place your pattern on your net fabric. When you are done placing it, you take your ruler and you rule it. Okay, so take your ruler now. From this part, we are going to rule it all the way down to the hem line. Okay, it's going to be very big, so you add your sewing allowance. After adding your sewing allowance, you roll it down. So we've gotten our sleeve, and on this part I just want it okay, so we've gotten our what you are going to do now is take one part of the sleeve and you are going to use elastic to gather it. So you fold it this way. Okay, you fold it this way. After folding it, you come again and you fold it this way. Can you see what I did? Then you use black elastic to gather it down to this end. See, it's stretchy. So once you've gathered it down to that end like this, from this way to this way, you fold it this way and you stitch. But before doing that, you join this part to your top and you do the other side and join it to your top. Let me show you how to join it. I've joined the shoulder to shoulder and turned the neckline. So what you do next is you take it and you attach the sleeve to it. Okay, so you attach it from this point down to this point. Okay, when you are done attaching it, when you are done attaching it, you are going to cut a piece of your fabric. You see, this is what you are going to do. You see what I did here? So you cut a piece of your fabric and attach it to the net on this point. Okay, so when you are done attaching the piece of fabric, you insert your elastic in the middle. You see, for this one is bogus. Okay, I'm just trying to show you two ways to make yours. After attaching it, you open at this part and you insert your elastic. So when you insert elastic, it's going to be this way. It's going to be gathered to this point, or you can just finish, and when you are done, you just leave it this way. Okay, so it's going to have that free bogus hand. So it all depends on you. It's two ways for you to make it, for you to make your sleeve and it will stand out. But I'm going to use elastic and gather it to make yours, and it will stand out. I'm going to use one of the method and show you how it looks, and create a video for the
I found out that the applique I wanted to add is because of the A-line and that flare on the front. It was not giving me what I wanted, so I had to remove it, and I'll figure out what to do with it on the dress later. But this is our A-line dress. It's so pretty. Look at the sleeve. The sleeve is so pretty and it's so gorgeous. It's simple, something you can do with 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you're done. With your pattern paper, you can make multiple dresses. So all you have to do is do size alteration for your dress. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye guys.